Hi beautiful people, this is Sudipta. I am here with your monthly readings. Namaste, welcome to my channel, welcome to the first time watchers, welcome to the people who are subscribed to my channel. Thank you so much for all your love and support. Thank you so much. Alright, so we are already over the Mercury retrograde energy, so it was pretty overwhelming and intense. Most of you might have gone through that phase of purge where lot of events, emotions, and other energies which were stuck in your energetic system, they came up, they were triggered by some way or the other during the period of Mercury retrograde, and those toxicities had to be let gone, because as we were moving into this full moon's energy, the full moon in Virgo that we had on the 28th of February, that energy that we were working with, 27th and 28th of February, that energy that we were working with was the energy where we needed to do the space cleansing, spring cleaning basically, because we are entering that phase of the springtime, and we need to make space to allow new things and new energies to grow and bloom. But for that, we have to get rid of things which only create chaos, which are toxic, which are not allowing you to grow, which are making you second guess yourself. Be it some behavioral patterns of your own. I went through this, I recognize certain behavioral patterns, though it is triggered by others, but they basically trigger something which is unhealed within us. People are usually mirrors to us, right? So, that's the kind of energy we have been dealing with, and now that we are moving into this month of March, what I feel for the collective, our consciousness is growing. As we ascend together, that means our consciousness, our awareness about self, about our environment, about everybody we interact with, that grows. So getting rid of behaviors, of patterns, of people who do not serve our higher purpose, because sometimes we are just not aligned with certain energies. It could be us, we are not in alignment with ourselves, with our own vision and goal, and then people just come in our way and they're kind of constantly mirroring it back to us, and we are kind of getting more derailed and detract. But the strength is within us to make that conscious choice to let go of that behavioral pattern, as well as those energies, be it the people, be it the behavior, be it just recognizing it and working with it compassionately with yourself. Because end of the day, we all are human beings, we all feel certain things, and we all feel it in a unique way, because our feelings are as unique as us, because we are unique beings of light. We are having a momentary earthly experience as human beings. We are all spiritual in nature. All right, so when I do my tarot readings, I love the fact that I am able to connect with the divinity, the source energy which resides in each and every person I work with, each and every one of you. It resides in you. It's just that you're not aware of it. When I do the readings, that's when I connect to that divinity, and that's the most beautiful experience I have ever had in this lifetime. Alright, so this is going to be a general reading for all the zodiacs. So check your sun, moon, and Venus in rising, and then watch the reading. Take it as it resonates with you. For your personal reading, feel free to reach me out. All the details will be below in the description. I'll also leave a link over here for you to get in touch with me. Alright, so without any further delay, let's get into the readings for this month of March. Hi Libra, let's see what this month of March is bringing for you guys. So first we'll see where you at in your journey, and then see what comes up for this month. Alright, so Spirit, what's going on with Libra? Where are Libras at? Passion and pleasure. So I feel like in the past couple of months, as we advented into 2021, you have recognized what you are passionate about in life, and somehow you have already started taking the first steps towards it. So if you've not already done it, rest assured you are going to recognize it very soon. Stay connected with yourself. That is the most important step in understanding and recognizing what you are so passionate about, what brings that spark in your soul. So if you're doing a 9 to 5 job, which when you think about going back to on a Monday, if it makes you feel sad, definitely that's not what you're passionate about. Versus if there is this thing that you want to do, say you love working with kids, if just the idea of being surrounded by a room of children who you can talk to, who you can connect with, if that's what brings that spark to you, that's where your purpose lies. Okay, so find what is that thing. If that's in cooking something, you might love to cook for your family, for your friends, and every time you are out there cooking, it just makes you feel so happy and fulfilled. So if that is your spark, go fulfill it. All right, so that is what Spirit is saying, that I think some of you might have already been going through this, where you have recognized where your passion lies. Now what you need to do is align your actions with that passion so that you can make it happen in this lifetime. All right, let's see what the tarot cards are saying. Yeah, for some of you, I think you've already recognized it. And if you've not, I think within the first week, somewhere you will be having that epiphany, that recognition of your purpose. And as you start looking at things from a different perspective, because I feel if you already recognize what your passion is or what you're passionate about, you might have these kind of thoughts, but what if, but this is your mind trying to stop you and put that fear in the way. But what is so and so going to think? But what if it does not work out? But Spirit is saying it is going to work out. You need to take the first stand towards yourself, towards your own goals and dreams. You need to be more committed to yourself than anything else or anyone else. You are the only one who can get something done for yourself. You get things done for others, but what about getting things done for you? You are the most important person, and your passion is what brings your uniqueness and allows the light of your own being to shine in its own way. So let that happen, connect with your passion, and I feel this is something which is going to be very emotionally fulfilling for you. This is going to bring that sense of honor within yourself, that emotional fulfillment, that fulfillment of being able to be of purpose and solving something or following your path, that higher calling. When you're doing that, it gives you a different sense of satisfaction. I love helping people. I like working on myself. I have been dealing with my own inner child issues and other stuff that life kind of kept on throwing at me, but I kept on alchemizing and learning from them. um, Not somebody who is going to victimize myself, never. I always try to look for that silver lining in each event that happens. So you have that in you too. You have that spark in your soul. Find that spark. That is going to help you find the way to your own throne of glory, because that's what is going to also bring you a lot of monetary abundance. So go follow your dreams, Libra. Don't hesitate. All right, Spirit is saying this is a great time. The stars are aligned for you. That's what I'm getting. The stars are aligned. Let's get a message from the Work Your Light Oracle. Let's see what lights you out. What do you have for Libra, Spirit? What do we have for Libra? Warrior woman, have you answered your deepest calling? So that's what I'm saying. Getting that clarity, what you want to do, finding your purpose. If you've already found it, go full throttle towards it, because it is going to bring you a lot of abundance. So this is a general reading, guys. So for your personal situation, you can reach out to me. My details are below in the description. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share the video with your friends and family. That'll be a great help. Let's get an angel message for Libra. I feel for some of you, your third eye is opening up. You're starting to see things from a different perspective. You might have gone through a lot of upheavals in life, or even recently. So you are seeing that silver lining in that. So I feel some of you are able to see through those illusions which seem like suffering at that moment, but you are able to find those underlying lessons of glory. So I feel that is something that is happening for you guys. Your third eye is opening. And the card that comes up for you from the angels, it says your life purpose involves writing, reading, editing, or selling spiritually based books. So what I feel is, when it says spiritually based books, I'm not saying that go back and read any religious items or religious books. That's a choice. If you want to do that, please do that. I'm not stopping you from that. But oftentimes spiritual books are misinterpreted. What it means is, what's your divine calling? That's your spirituality. So if you want to go and work with children, but you have not worked with them for a very long time, you don't know how to interact with children, but you know that there is something to do with children, this is the time for you to gain that knowledge. So go connect with the kind of work you want to do. So if you want to start like a daycare for children, find out resources, read about it, how you can start a daycare, what you need, what is required from you psychologically. There are something, there's anything, any certification which is required. So things like that, that is also honoring your spirituality. So that is something I'm feeling for you guys. Don't get stuck in the literal meaning of what it says when you have to read or write spiritually based books. And for some of you, it could be a sole purpose that you have, and you want to write about something. Say you want to write about children, how to raise children, conscious parenting, something like that. So if that is your calling, go write about it. Nothing should stop you. All right, so that's what I'm getting for you guys. I hope that helps you. Okay, at the bottom I see the ascended masters. So what I feel is, it says powerful, loving, and wise spiritual teachers are watching over and guiding you. You don't have anything to fear, Libra. You are being guided. The masters are guiding you, and the masters can be anybody who you believe in, higher power, whoever you believe in. Krishna, Ram, Jesus, Buddha, Kuan Yin, whoever, whichever energy you connect with, Shiva, they are guiding you. They are guiding you. Remember that. Just keep on following your path and your purpose, and that they are going to support you, and the universe will make sure that you are able to function and deliver. All right, that's what I have for you guys. For now, I'm going to see you in the next video. Until then, I'm sending you so much love, light, and peace. Namaste. Bye.